Okay, this working is basically for a client. So there's someone in her life, and we want to move this person on, even to the point of putting this person in prison. This person has become a thorn in her side, and she needs to be moved on. So I've called in the Holy Death. The reason why I work with the Holy Death. The Holy Death is my matron. So if you're doing this spell and you're copying it from this video, my advice to you is to call on a spirit that you're familiar with. Uh, like I said before in many videos, I have been working with Santa Muerte for years, and I don't think she's the kind of spirit that you would go to flippantly. Is that the right word? Yeah, flippantly for work. To me, this is my belief. You need a working relationship with her, and you need to give her what you've promised her, or things just won't work out. She's a hot saint. That means that she works quickly, and basically that's it. So I'm calling in. I'm calling her in her black robe, and I will do a video again, just a refresher video as to how I go about calling her, and the different prayers that can be used, the novenas, and what I use, and that sort of thing. So I've got the photograph of the person. I've got the petition there as well. And what I'm going to do, this is a coffin nail. No, it's not a nail from an actual coffin. I didn't dig it up a grave or anything. I haven't done anything like that as yet. But no, these were they gifted to me by someone, and they are real coffin nails. They were designed for a coffin. But they haven't been used, so to speak. But they are extremely easy to come by, I would presume, and they're very rusted and very rusty and old. So what I'm going to do is heat this up over the flame of a black candle, and this is some water I collected from a very negative spot. It's murky water, and there's an incident happened at that area, and I collected some water for this working. We could anoint the little nail with oil. That's another way of going about it, but I want to heat this. I want to put it right through. Okay. So I'm just putting this to the back of the jar because there's some names and stuff. And what I'm going to do is put some Banish oil on the names. Okay. It's like a hex oil there. Okay. I have already anointed them with, let me see. I have done this earlier, but I'm just doing it again. So, black arts oil. Wow, that is hot. Now, I'm just going to pop this into the jar, and I'm going to stir their lives by adding in some vinegar. Okay. Good time to visualize what you want when you're pouring in the vinegar. Okay. And further to that, you could use some lime juice or lemon. I think that's lemon, actually. I'll use some of that just to give it an extra push. So these little spell jars, they are quite effective. Lately, I've been getting a lot of emails from past clients who have been saying that the results came really quickly. This is the thing, I've covered this before. Sometimes I just don't hear from people. I do the spell and I just don't hear from anyone. And then when they want something else done down the road, oh, that spell worked within a month. Oh, that spell worked within 2 months, 3 months, whatever it is. I got the result. It's just a pity you didn't tell me a lot sooner. But anyway, moving on. This is cayenne pepper. Again, you need something that's really hot that's going to get the fire element going, and something that will help push this outfit out of this scenario. Hot foot powder. Yeah, I really do intend to do some videos showing how I make these oils. It's getting the time, again, like everything else. It's hard to find time. Sulfur. Don't need much of that because too much and this will blow. And alum powder, ALUM, if you're looking for it. Alum powder is excellent to silence people. So this should give the client a bit of peace, you know. Put a little bit more Banish oil and some graveyard dirt. Also, maybe a bit of confusion powder would be good as well. Confusion powder will help and make them think to themselves, I'm not sure if I really want to be here. And lo and behold, they'll up sticks and move. Just give me 1 second. I haven't got this in a, what you call it yet, jar. Oh, damn it. So you could make something like that yourself with poppy seeds and black mustard seeds. That sort of thing. That's really how I make these things. Okay, now, let me see what next. Something sharp, nails or needles. Give me 1 moment. Okay, 5 little needles. 5, 7, 9, 13, whatever you want. I always use odd numbers, but everyone's different. Go with the flow. This is gel dirt. This could very well help push someone to jail, and it's not the client. So I'm also going to put a little bit of cat and dog hair in there. A bit of friction between this outfit fighting amongst themselves and this. I don't mean the client. Obviously, we want the client to be left alone, but I'm talking about getting a bit of friction going, and just being where they're at the moment will be unstable. It will be uncomfortable, and all they want to do is just, you know, off on their way. This is a little bit of black salt. Again, this is stuff that I create for workings like this. I think that's enough, and I've got everything I think I need in that. No, I'm going to just keep it at that. I think that's enough to keep us going. So we're asking the Holy Death. I've actually communed with the Holy Death prior to this video. The Holy Death knows what the issue is. The Holy Death knows what we want from the working. So put the lid on. Give it a good old shake. Now these jars I will be shaking. Honey jars I don't shake them up because I think it disturbs the inside, therefore causing a bit of tension in the issue. So I don't shake honey jars. Again, also I should mention that I only fill to about here because there's gases involved. Especially when you shake it, it could blow easily. And I've had this happen years and years and years back. And it isn't nice. Especially with what I put in it back then. But anyway, let's not go there. So yeah, I'm going to pop a little black chime candle. And that will be placed on this. And I've got some dark arts oil, or black arts oil, should I say, on this. And that will go there with a candle holder. And I will be burning that 1 per night and I'll sit with it, and we can see how things go on from, move from there on in. Like everything else, it will take time. It will take, time, but it's just that, you have a wonderful spirit, goddess. She is everything to me. She is all encompassing. She really, really is. To call her, you're calling an amazing force, and I have great faith in her. I have seen her move mountains in my own life and other clients' lives, so I have a lot of faith in her. I know it's a creepy looking statue to many people, but she's not unkind. She's not cruel. She is about life and enjoyment of life and living life, and for you to go out and to catch the moments, because life is fleeting and death comes for us all, rich, poor, and her lessons are all about that. So that's really what I wanted to get out there. So I'm going to get this started. Also, let me see. There's a few cards at hand here. One moment. So again, what I do is I ask her to guide me when I'm shuffling the cards, and then I pull out cards, and I know that their message is for you. And also I cross-reference these cards, and I know, again, it's a good way of knowing that we're on the right track. My pen collection is getting bigger. Strange. Okay, so first of all, these are oracle cards. The first one is envy. So they're envious of you. They're jealous. That's their problem. Causing anxiety. Stuff we already know. All tied up. I think they're getting themselves all tied up. When I see this card all tied up, I think of someone that is stressing, and yes, I think you're suffering from anxiety over the issue, but I don't think you're, unless I don't see it, but I'm just going by what I feel. I feel as if it's this person that's that are against you. I think they're the ones that are all tied up. They've set themselves on a path of self-destruction. I think it's them that has the issue. It's telling you to, just take it easy and gain strength. The angel of strength. You've got that. And it will lead to victory, which is another excellent card. Now, I haven't read these cards in a while. Again, they're oracle cards. They're from the answer deck. And the first card out was vulnerable. You don't seem vulnerable, so I'm not sure what that's pointing towards. You're very welcome to send me feedback. And then we've got home. Obviously, they're annoying you, and they're, just making your home life a nightmare. So, now this threw me when I pulled the cards out, the stranger. So I don't know what that, I'm thinking it's a man, obviously. Stranger. But I feel this person will help you gain justice. And then we've got wealth. So, maybe some sort of, these cards do pick up on other areas of your life. So I think it could be some sort of maybe a financial blessing coming your way. And snap, you pulled the victory card here as well. So you've got the victory card as well. This is, this is unusual. I never really pick double cards. I do see it from time to time, but it's rare. So I do think you will get a successful outcome to this. It's just hanging in there and being patient and having faith. That's the most important thing. So I'll work on this probably for about 13 days. I'm not certain at the minute. And then it will go for deployment. That will be deployed. Okay, I think that's going to go to the cemetery. I have 5 cemeteries that I work. I have one very close to me that's just up the road. It's a small place, but there's another one, again, very close to me. But I have 5, and I go really late at night, 3 to 4 o'clock in the morning, and it's unusual who you meet actually at that time, especially since COVID. It's been really, really unusual. Our graveyards aren't locked over here. thankfully. But yeah, this will go to the graveyard, and I'm very careful and I'm very respectful, and you know, but because we want a permanent fixture to this situation, we want a permanent fix, we want to set down results. I feel it has to go to the graveyard and put an end to it all. So I think you've got quite, a decent read in there, positive. So yeah, I mean, if you're going to do this working, do let me know how you get on. I'm always interested in the comments section. Do let me know. Like, share, subscribe. thehouseofmagick at gmail.com. I'd just like to say something as well before I jump off. If you are paying for a service off me, there's two ways of doing it. You can ask me to send you a PayPal invoice, or you can copy my email address, thehouseofmagick at gmail.com, into PayPal and send it that way. A lot of people are making mistakes in the actual thehouseofmagick at gmail.com, so please be careful of that. I spell the magic with a K at the end, and the magic also has a G, MAGICK. Some people have forgot to put the K. Some people put a J instead of a G in that. So it's an easy mistake. I understand that, but you're better writing to me, and we can confirm it. I can invoice you. It's a safer way usually, But please, because it will go elsewhere, and you might lose your money. So it's just to let you know that it's happened a few times, and I think it needs to be mentioned. So it's the House of Magic, MAGH. I'm forgetting. House of Magic, MAGICK at gmail.com. It's getting so late here, and I really need to finish this, so apologies for that. But it's in the description box for anyone that is working with me, anyway. So have a good evening.